Let's go. Wow, nice lag. So far it looks like the Polish team will win on this one. Yo, what's going on? There is a stream. I forgot to change the name, I see, okay. And we have massive lags. I think this is like server lag because I'm not lagging and 3 people are lagging. I might have to tell them to repeat this one, actually. Or is it me? Come on, that's ridiculous. What the hell is happening? Okay, this is super weird. Let me join Discord quickly. Okay, seems like they will play again. The Russian server was like pretty terrible for this, but this probably means that Retail will not be able to play. Okay. But there are 2 servers. Oh, come on. What the hell is this?
To nie da się
Macie
grać.
2 lobby. Okay, so because we had like a really laggy server. I gotta admit, I didn't watch the fight closely because I was still trying to set up, but that's my opinion. Yep, this is better for us because there's at least a few of you guys looking, so we can see this fight again. Alright, so what happened to this camera? Ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna change the titles in the middle. In the meantime. Oh, this is like not great. But that's weird. Thunder is never really lagging like this. It doesn't make much sense. The army composition is quite weird. You can already, I think, see that both teams mostly know how to fight. Oh, this will be interesting. Didn't work though. But don't worry, there's limited time for camping, thankfully. Hi, the purpose is to figure out which team will choose locations, because after the fight the build map will be chosen by me, and by chosen I mean randomized actually. There's a list of maps and one of them will be randomly picked for the game, but then one of the teams has to choose which locations they prefer and to figure out which team will be the luckier one. This fight will determine this. Will determine it. Yeah. And because, as you can pretty much see even now, usually such fights are pretty campy. The map has an anti-camp script which shrinks the map until it becomes like this. So hopefully the fight will be not too long. But I think we could actually make it a bit faster. No problem. I don't like the position of donttalk's troops here. Yeah, this is like not ideal. Some nice dancing by Thunder. This is actually interesting. Ah, haha! He's not gonna kill anything by the way. Yeah, exactly. It's like this is not a unit for this. Come on. And there's a fight. The bottom, nothing happens, but at the top, I don't think this goes too well for Thunder, to be honest. There's no melee on this front. Seems like a lot of it was shut out earlier or something. Yeah, I mean, this ain't gonna be working. This might be interesting, but Botso will defend him, so... Yeah, I don't know. If he could catch this, they might have a tiniest chance. Nah, never mind. This is like GG already. So Botso and donttalk will win this one. Alright, this time it was fair and square, no lags. And this is the moment where I have a job to do. So let's do it. Map selection. Wait, this of course. Okay. An important moment. Let's go. Oh! They're gonna hate it. Okay. Okay, this is going to be an interesting stream no matter the result. Because this map is special. So before the tournament, I was making this map list. Actually, donttalk was helping me a lot on this one, and not without the help of Thunder as well and Ritter. But I digress. And I picked Canyon because I wanted to troll the players. So they have to play something really weird. And I'm so happy to be able to stream a game on it. But it's actually a very easy map and a very weird one because you have no stone mountains. You have all the stone in the storehouse. So the armies here are like huge for 60 piece time. Actually, it should be played like 55, I think. So yeah, it will be definitely interesting to see how they build, and I'm really wondering what will happen. What will happen? Yep, yo, Harry. I wonder what will happen after peacetime because we never really had an occasion to see how well the battlefield works. I think it's going to work well. But yeah, that reminds me, I think I have to send a link to this stream to Strangelove. Because he's not really a guy to care too much about multiplayer, but maybe I can lure him here. The rules say exactly that this should be played. Yeah, so this is a little different from our usual rules in the tournament because you can usually make 7 towers per player, but this map has further uh, sorry, yeah. So normally we have seven per player, but since this time on normal level has a limit of 5 and it's enforced by the script, I just decided to follow the author's wishes on this one and trust him on that. And I actually think it's a good decision because the passages here are like if you make 5 towers, it's already enough. So yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm super glad to be able to see this map. So yeah. All right. We're still waiting a little bit, I guess, for Gentor and Botso to make their tributes, and then we can start laughing at them and their misery. Nah, really. This map is like super easy. So I don't think so. But a super easy map against donttalk and Botso, this might be tricky for them actually. Yeah. So just a couple minutes, I guess, and then we'll start. Um, these two teams are pretty interesting for many reasons. Uh, I guess on paper the Polish team is better, as they had like really good results in the last tournaments. Uh, the last tournament, I think they were on the second place, right? They only lost in the final, if I remember correctly. Uh, so yeah, so it goes without saying that they're more likely to win the game. Uh, and I gotta say, this year I think they're even better. Pozzo last year was like pretty good, but he had his misses, and I think he became more versatile this year. Like he can. He can easily make different builds for different tactics, and this will especially shine on the location that he picked because you can't really play normal here. I'm not surprised at all that donttalk picked the bigger location where going for like a normal base with farms and stuff makes a lot of sense. But this one, if one of them has to play this location, then it's definitely Bozzo. Donto could also do this, but I know he wouldn't feel at home here, you know. And their opponents are Thunder and Gentor. I didn't see Gentor play since a quite long time, but he always used to be a strong and stable player. Maybe I wouldn't say he's like top 5 of camp players, but he's like definitely a good teammate for Thunder. And Thunder himself, you know, he's. I think the best description of Thunder's playstyle is to call him a troll because uh, he is definitely, or rather, he could be one of best camp players, if not for the fact that he likes to build very random stuff sometimes. And I don't mean crappy bases. I mean he decides to do rebels or other crap like that, and you know you can't really win with such a kind of army. But it's like if he does this for fun, it's of course all cool and none of my business. And obviously in the tournament, I don't expect him to do such weird tactics, and this means he is actually a pretty formidable opponent. Regarding that's regarding the economy, the basis, but when we're talking about the fighting skills. I can't say anything about gentor. Normally, Thunder played with David, but this time the Hungarians divided in a bit different way than usual. I don't remember anything bad about gentor in fights, so that's already good, I guess. Uh, but the other three players, I think they're all very good at fighting. I would especially say that Bozo, he's probably the best, but it's really hard to say because Thunder is like a very old player and he knows his stuff. And Don't Talk, in the last couple of years, he really took that spot in the top, I don't know, top 5 or at least top 10, I don't know, of camp players. And he also definitely knows how to fight, so this should be a really good game. You could already see in the pre-fight that it was quite long and nobody wanted to make a mistake. There was a lot of shooting, so that's what I expect after peacetime. As for the tactics here, this map, as I said, is very weird because you don't have to build stonemasons, which makes you pretty much build like 5 minutes faster than usual because you don't waste time for the stonemasons for building them. Thunder's and Bozo's locations, they are very similar, of course mirrored, but I think in this one instance it's not that big of a deal. The upside of playing this log is the amount of gold you have. This is like a town hall haven. If I see correctly, well, I see at least 5 gold mines, but I gotta wait until I can check it with the building because it's still blocked. So I'm definitely expecting both Thunder and Bozo to go for Town Hall and Iron tactics because they are both players who played such tactics a lot of times and they both know how to do it. So I'm like without any doubts about it. Regarding gentor and Don't Talk, I think in case of gentor, and I'm sure in case of Don't Talk, as I mentioned before, that they will go for normal bases. And these locations are pretty cool for those. Although, if I see correctly, there's plenty of iron here. I think, okay, this is gonna be like 3 iron mines plus this extra one here. Do we have a middle? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty similar situation. So yeah, yeah, just a normal base. Actually, I mean, there's quite a lot of space here, but I don't know if it's that much actually for a player like Don't Talk at least. But we'll see what happens. Bozo starts by spamming woodcutters. I like this. This is more or less what I like to do. Although this is a bit extreme. I played like this for some time, like just making like 6 woodcutters at the same time. Yeah, but it actually works here well because you don't have to spend time on stonemasons. So yeah, I'm not gonna complain. This is probably the right move here. There's a lot of trees. There's quite a lot of space where you can pretty much make the forest, but nothing else. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I'm wondering if he's gonna go for some kind of trading setup or just gonna uh, depend on the regular town hall, because there's so many. Yeah, actually, how many? I think I saw 5. Well, this one, I okay. There's something here, so this is technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so it's like 6 gold mines. Although this one doesn't count really much. I think it's like super small. Hi. Might be worth it. Depends what makes it worth it for you. I don't remember if you played the beta version, but that's where we sit at these days. So there's plenty of nice features, especially for streaming, but not only. There's 12-player maps. Yeah, but for me it's always worth it. And we're hoping to get a new version up finally, but I've said that in the last couple of years so many times that I don't want to give any dates. We have pretty much all the bugs fixed. We have like 2 or 3 issues on the list, and we need to make a release without Ray being available, which is probably the biggest problem, but we're trying to do something with it. Okay, in case of Thunder, I have a feeling he's gonna try to have, I don't know, maybe a stable. I don't think this is only for food. Maybe he will decide for a small leather production. Not quite sure. Of course, there's nothing else in Cam World other than Cam Remake. Come on. The original TPR is not worth playing, of course, these days. So yeah, I thought Thunder will go for the Town Hall build, but I'm not so sure anymore. But, I mean, yeah, it's probably the only thing that makes sense on this location, so... This, yeah, I'm still betting to see, like, either food only setup or maybe 1 stables and some food, yeah. That's what I expect. In case of Gentor, well, he's already going for the iron mine, while he has like 3 woodcutters. I think this is a mistake. Yep, he's gonna find out real soon how big mistake is that, I'm afraid. Look at the amount of trees he has left. This might be ready for cutting soon, but I don't think soon enough, because this was like that mistake where you don't plant only first, you only start cutting what's there, and then you only start planting. I don't know, maybe some of these trees will be ready pretty soon, we'll see. He definitely has to cut all of this down right away immediately, and he's not doing it. So this is going to be a huge problem soon in his base, I'm afraid. He will have enough for the inn, I think. I'm not too sure about it at this moment. They're not cutting anything here. Yeah, this might actually be not too good for him, yeah. Yeah, I think he's just gonna have enough for the inn and this woodcutter. But yeah, it doesn't look good. Meanwhile, in donttalk's base, the wood doesn't look that great, but I think this might be ready soon too. And of course he's cutting this. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be fine. Even if it looks kind of like they don't have much to do right now, but this is not a problem. There's plenty of trees here for the time that he has. In Botso's case, well, he has so many woodcutters, and these trees are almost ready to cut. Yeah, you can see it already. Like a bit better than here. So he doesn't even need to cut those down. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Botso. Okay, and Thunder. He actually has too good production for his sawmills, so definitely not a wood problem. Gonna need that third sawmill very soon, but kinda seems like he has the best momentum. How many buildings do we have here? Maybe he has the least amount of buildings and that's why. But it seems similar to gentor. Yeah, I mean the differences are not that big. I think it's like very similar, maybe like 1-2 less than his opponents. Oh yeah, he's actually right there with them. Donttalk with the worst amount of buildings. That's weird. His distances are annoying though, and he's rushing the iron. So I'm not necessarily saying that's a mistake. I think it's alright. Thunder is going for the third town hall, and I'm pretty sure that we'll see the same thing happening in Botso's base. So we already know what kind of strategy they're going for. Yep. No town hall plan here yet. But one... Ah yeah, okay. Yeah, at this point we can be very sure that he's not gonna make leather production, because this would make like zero sense with the space that he has left here. But still, looking at this, it's actually quite possible. Like you can make like, I think 6 yeah, 6 farms are doable here easily. With the kind of setup that he did, yeah, this could work actually. But of course, you have plenty of gold mines, so it's like not worth it. One thing that I like about the changes related to having Town Hall in this game in the beta version is there's a lot more variety in the tactics these days, and you have to choose your tactic by the map or location you're playing, as this example of Thunder and Botso's locations shows. And this is a little extreme in case of these locations, but there are also a lot of locations where you can choose, where both tactics make sense, and you never know what the enemy is going to do. So you kind of have to prepare for anything. And back in the R6720 version, you didn't have that. You could only have like 2 things: either normal army with swordmen, some horses, and bowmen, or you could try something like pikemen spam with bows, for example. Some people also played crossbows, but it wasn't that effective. And in general, the main combo with Swordman and Bowman was like the most reasonable thing to do in most cases. But right now we have a lot of variety. What we don't have, however, is an in Thunder's base. Wow, this is super late. This is like Sado Gaming late kind of in. Okay, let's take a look at the gentor. He definitely has an in. That's good. I think his iron. Oh, it's actually quite nice. Thunder's iron is even better. Who needs in when you have iron? I mean, I sympathize with this sentiment. I don't really like Gentor's layout. I'm not saying I know how to do it better though. It's both good and bad that his farms are at the bottom of his base. He's definitely gonna save a lot of space by using this for farms. But on the other hand, yeah, it's actually good. It's actually good. I just wish his roads were slightly better in this area, or rather, it's like hold on a second. Sorry. So yeah. I guess the problem here is not the lack of roads even. It's more like there's a lot of stuff happening in the very middle of the base. This is a design problem which can sometimes be tricky to not do. As you can see, I mean, when you have a storehouse, the natural instinct tells you let's make a school on the left or on the right and the inn on the other side. But the problem here is you might end up with this, especially that this map has all the stone inside the storehouse. So yeah, there's like a lot of stuff happening here. So if that inn was like here, for example, I think this could be slightly better, but what's the actual problem here? Actually, I don't have a good advice how to fix it other than maybe closing the stuff that he's trying to bring inside. Like normally I know why he would be doing this, because it's better to do this with a town hall base rather than just let your gold mines stop producing because they're full. But it's not helping in his case, I think. And by the way, seeing this, I just realized he has like 5 gold mines, so this smells town hall base. Which means it smells 3 branches base actually, because we're gonna have both iron and gold and some leather. And this is like the trickiest kind of base possible to do, so I'm hoping he's gonna do well, but it's not going to be easy. He's already having some wood problems. I did warn about this. Unfortunately, I was right. But I think this is the moment where it starts working finally. So I guess he's gonna be fine. Okay, let's take a quick look at all the bases and then maybe look for a longer time at donttalk. So yeah, Botso already producing. Let's see the charts, by the way. So yeah, we can see 3 players going for the town hall and donttalk not going for the town hall. So this is pretty much what we expected, right? in Thunder's base. Well, this is definitely going to make the game weird. 37 minutes before peacetime, he started making the inn. You can imagine why he has a traffic jam now. Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't have anything better to do, then I don't think this game is going to be interesting after peacetime. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's really a bummer. I'm really sorry for Thunder, especially that it's not his standard these days to screw up so much. This is like super terrible game for him. It's like 30 minutes to peacetime, and he's unable to make his serfs do like anything. And I don't think the roads are gonna help. He should stop building. He should stop using stone, in my opinion, because on this map, yeah, I mean, as soon as his inn is full, it's going to be fine, but there's still some time before that happens. I guess we will be able to see something. Oh, but this is actually interesting. He's still not so bad at the wares graph. He had a really good start, and this is what keeps him somewhat alive. This might actually save the game, but it's a real shame, because if he kept the momentum and didn't have this problem, didn't forget the inn, then I think he could have had a really good base. This is like really annoying. You can see he was the first to start producing weapons, by the way. So yeah, like really unlucky for us as the spectators of this game. And yeah, this is one of the things that really screams GG when you see somebody having such a massive advantage in tree trunks. It's not always the rule, but especially in Gentor's case, we were already seeing the signs of this happening. What's interesting though is that Botso doesn't really have a lot of iron production. He's probably going more for gold, and you can't really see this here, so yeah, let's take a quick look. But yeah, only 2 farms. Yeah, it definitely looks like a town hall base. I don't think Botso is having his best game actually today, cause like I wish he had like a little more of that gold if he messed up his iron production so much. This may yet still be interesting. I didn't count on Botso screwing up. Maybe he's not a screw up yet, but it's like he's not as fast as he should be, really. But I think he's wasting some time now for a trading setup. This is what differs his base from Thunder. So it might actually not be a mistake, because if we're comparing Thunder's base with not that great wood production. Oh, the problems are gone, by the way. Let's see if the graphs are slightly better now. I mean, yeah, his beginning was like really good, but right now I think he's fine. He had a... Yeah, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine, I think. But his base should pay a lot more for this mistake, really. Okay, in donttalk's base, we see some sandbox style building, really. A lot of farms already. A lot of swine farms, but the interesting part is no stables. That's really interesting, because I can't imagine him having no stables at this point of game. I don't think the food is like a big deal on this map, so I don't really get it. Maybe he just decided that the enemy team will kinda skip having shooters or something. And it actually looks like that. Oh wait, Thunder is going for swine farms. That's super weird. 3 farms? 2 swine farms? Where's the rest of the food in his base? Is he gonna go like for quite a lot of vineyards? I think that's his only option right now. But yeah, if he's going for the 3 branches strategy, having only 2 swine farms and 3 farms seems like an interesting idea. But yeah, he will definitely have to fix up food in a short while. Although he has like a lot of fish left. What do we have here? I think there's like 50 fish in this lake. Might not be right. But yeah. Okay, so you can... Ah, okay, this is like the time when he made the barracks. I was about to call him out on the traffic jam, but this is like normal for this this moment of the game, I guess. But I don't know, I have a strange feeling that the bases today will not be as good as I thought, or like the armies. I mean, looking at donttalk, I'm kind of... I'm not too worried about him, but I don't know about Thunder. And I had my doubts regarding Botso, but right now he's faster than the others with gold, so yeah. And gentor is already very far back. Oh crap, thank you, fixing this one. Sadly, it's not really automated or anything. So if I forget to do this, then it stays. Yeah, anyway, gentor's iron seems quite late, and I thought it's actually gonna be like much better. That's weird. Wow, and this is the weirdest part, like, he had the same as donttalk for some time, and he still has like way better than Botso, but he's like not using it. Let's take a look at what happens in his base. Yep, okay, so there's like a massive problem, I guess, with wood, because that's what we saw last time. Oh crap. Yeah, it's a shame that the Hungarian players... I don't really understand why they're having such problems. It's like... I really know them as much more capable players than what they're showing today. And yeah, you can see, for example, right now here... Okay, gentor's gold is like 100 gold 20 minutes before peacetime. That's okay for the town hall build, I guess. But it would be really nice if his other parts of the base started working at all. As I said, 3 branches is like a very demanding strategy. But I still think there's like some time for this to start working. In Botso's case, yeah, I really like this early vineyard. This is... I don't know which minute he made it, but we can see when he started producing it. Ah yeah, 29th minute, I guess. This is pretty cool. And he really doesn't have any problems with wood production, so it's pretty understandable. Is he making militia? I mean, town hall base with militia, I don't know. Ah, but there's a marketplace near the barracks, so I guess that's gonna be for horses, most likely, because he's done a few... yep, he's like going for crossbows, but he made a couple swords as well, so this is most likely for the horse trade, this setup. Alright. But yeah, I gotta say one thing, his base is like really small, I like it. This is the way it should look like for such a build. And I believe he's one of the more capable players when it comes to Town Hall and Iron strategies. Or shall I say most experienced? Because, okay, if you give Ritter the task of making a Town Hall and Iron base, he might be better. I'm not sure this year because Bozo had some pretty nice games with it, but yeah, Bozo definitely trained a lot with that one, so not surprised that his base at least looks like it's going to have nice numbers. Speaking of numbers, let's already show the warfare stuff, and let's check up on Thunder. Okay, so how's the weapons graph, by the way? Yep, it looks like. I mean, donttalk has is the only guy with a normal base, so it's like hard to compare it to the guys who are going for the town hall strategies. So yeah, Thunder has the worst gold setup for now, but he has the best iron, if I see correctly. Is that right? Yep. Whoa, would you look at that? He overtook donttalk after his mishap with the inn, somewhere around here. He bolted upwards, and this looks really nice for him. What's the setup here? He's got like only 3 iron mines, so the same amount as donttalk. Somehow it works better. And donttalk has an extra iron mine that he's not taking, so this is even more interesting. But yeah, Bozo's iron mines were definitely too late. But the problem is gentor has some problems with his base. So, I mean, he had some wood problems. Wood production was like really bad. So he's unable to put the amount of coal mines he needs, I'm afraid. Although right now he has enough, it's like he's doing what he can, but I'm afraid it will be very tricky for him to produce as fast as he needs. Yeah, and you can see this. This is what happens when you can't open your storehouse to store the additional iron ore, or you can't just make the iron smithies, and you stop producing your ore altogether. Look at how much better this chart could be. He had more or less, let's say more or less the tempo of Thunder. Let's say he would have something like this, and instead he has like 15 or even 15 less or even more less iron ore, and this is going to be a difference of like I don't know, 8 troops on peacetime. So this is a big deal. Although I gotta say that his gold is working really well. It kind of seems a bit like my previous game against the Czech guys, Big Bang Cannabis and Breadman, where I had a location which worked really well for 3-branch strategy, so I went for it, and I screwed up my wood a bit, but I did it after I already had my setup for the gold and the farms, so it wasn't so bad because I was already producing what I really needed, and I could take my time to go for the iron and make it a bit later. But the problem I had was I didn't have enough food, and so far he's doing actually nice regarding that. Yeah, what he did differently from me was adding the 2 extra farms. Yeah, this actually might be well working soon. Oh, and the interesting thing is that I think this iron mine might have been built very recently. Okay, let's take a look at donttalk. Wow, look at that army. Yeah, this this guy is gonna have a lot at peacetime. I'm wondering if he's gonna have enough gold for this actually. He's got like 11 minutes. If I were him, I would probably make the third gold smelter right now. But other than that, pretty nice, very compact for what it is, this base. Look at the lovely placement of the farms in the big picture of this base and of the woodcutters. This is, I would call it the ideal base for this game in general, not only this map. It's like every single building that is in this base is in the perfect place. And yeah, it's like poetry, really. Wow. This is definitely one of his better games, and I'm saying that not to say that he has bad ones, but it's like it feels like a super good pre-build, you know. I don't know if he had one, but the buildings make so much sense. Like I can't even find one building that makes like no sense. All of them have stuff quite close to what they need, you know. Uh, and I'm not surprised that it works quite well. But as I said, like the only little mistake is that he should realize by now how much gold he needs. Oh, and actually he did, yeah. It's slightly late maybe, but yeah, it's about time. Regarding food, no problem. I gotta say that he needs one more swine farm, I think. We've got like 8 farms, going to make a 9th one, so we have like 4, 6, yeah, at least one pig farm right now. As you can see, like it's already too late. I don't know why he's not doing it, to be honest. Am I blind? Nah, he doesn't have it. That's weird. Yeah, I don't get it. But yeah, other than that, it's like it looks really lovely. 7 minutes. I think he's gonna have the right amount of recruits. Maybe not enough for. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be fine, I think. Alright, so let's go to the left side for a bit. So yeah, Thunders has like 100 gold, but looks to have the best iron setup so far from all the players. Yep, yeah. Maybe donttalk is somewhat close, yeah, but other than that, yeah, gentor with pretty nice gold, but the rest is like, yeah, this looks a lot like my game yesterday. I think the numbers might be more or less the same if you take into account that they have an easier map, which basically gives you like extra 5 minutes of peacetime. So like in 1 minute he would probably have something like 20-20, as I see. Yeah, he already has it pretty much. Oh, but the problem is he doesn't have wooden weapons at all. I'm not surprised because, well, he had some problems. So, yeah, this is like, at this point he should make like a few extra to try to catch up. I'm not saying this game is going to be like super long, but that's what I would do just to make his chances bigger if the game will continue for some more time. Bottle's super compact base with some horses, with I think something around 35 crossbows at peacetime, which is not that great, but then you have 250 already gold in the town hall, which is pretty cool actually. Yeah. I mean, you can really see, looking at the two bases of the Polish guys, Boco and donttalk, that they know a lot about echo in this game. They know a lot about how to build the bases. They just look very well. Even if, like, I think Boco didn't make the iron fast enough. Like, he could be faster than that. And I'm a bit surprised he doesn't have... Oh yeah, he did have this one. Okay. It's just like empty. Never mind then. Yeah, but even with the iron being a little late, I think it's like... these two bases are really lovely. The design is just really good. Just very efficient. Okay, one of the last looks before we go, before we have the peacetime. So yeah, worth. Obviously, these guys have gold. Oh, but this is interesting. Boto's chart is going off. Do we have a problem here? Thunder has the biggest problem with food, so I don't know what's happening in Boto's base actually. That he stopped producing. Not enough coal mines. Maybe. Oh, can I cheat? Can I see this? This doesn't help a lot, but... Is this me, by the way? No, it's him. Okay. So, 13. 9. Yeah, he should have 1 to mod, but it's like... It should still work, more or less. That's weird. Okay, anyway, 1 minute left, so a few quick looks. Okay, Thunder and donttalk with the same iron setup. That's pretty cool for Thunder actually. Gentle and Boco, pretty similar amount of gold, but Thunder is slightly worse here. But I gotta say, actually Thunder's army is pretty cool. And there's a lot of recruits here. Okay, so let's focus on... There's like 1 minute left now. I was wrong before. So yeah, let's focus on his base maybe, so we can have nice clear black color behind the stats. So yeah, Thunder has about 40 swordmen, 35 leather, more like 27 troops because not enough weapons, and 133 gold for the town hall. It's pretty cool, but for this map it might not be enough. Gentor, 46 leather but no weapons for it. This is pretty bad. 34 crossbows, this is, and some pikes. Crossbows, I mean, yeah, this is not too good. 227 gold is pretty nice though. 310 from Boco, 40, 35, okay, 40 iron troops, no leather. And last but not least, 56 leather jackets. He doesn't have enough weapons for it though. I think I saw a few horses and around almost 50 iron troops. How many horses? 6, yeah. donttalk has the best army, I think. And I think the right side has the better army in general, but we'll be able to see the stats when they walk out, I guess. This probably will be an easy one for the right side, but yeah, I mean, gentle is the biggest issue here because he tried 3 branch stat and one of his branches didn't work too well due to no wood production not working too well. Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, I'm still walking out. Yeah, he can still produce something here, and he didn't make this yet. See, the amount of towers is already ridiculous with 5 for this one little entrance. Although, I gotta say, donttalk only makes the towers here. Ah, but he still has like 1 left to do here, so there's like really enough towers in the 5 tower limit, so this is like the right decision, I guess. Although you can see that donttalk built his base towards the left, so this helped him a lot. It's not always something we can take for granted. You can see gentle didn't expand here because his base was slightly too small for that, and because of that he didn't even try to make the towers here. He made some here just to not be scouted, I guess. But I guess the plan is they're just gonna stand here with their army and that's gonna be fine. Okay, I think we can take a little look at... Oh yeah, gentle could make these troops still. donttalk also has quite some, but in general, before they start fighting, which will happen real soon, I guess, let's take a quick look here. Total equipped by teams. It's quite even somehow. I don't really get it, to be honest. But it's quite even. You can see that Thunder waited a bit before he made his troops from the town hall. Either to not make them too hungry yet. By the way, I don't know if this is the right decision to put his troops here. He can't really escape to the left. I mean, he can, but he will endanger these troops then, and he can be easily blocked. I'm not sure if I like it. They could just camp here. How much do they see? They see the entire army. Ouch. Come on. What is this? Come on. Let him shoot. Oh, that wasn't perfect, I guess. Very weird positioning from gentle. Nah, don't go back, come on. You're going to give them thunder or silver platter. Don't do this either. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with his position right now. I don't understand either why he's putting this here and Thunder is putting this here. Like, just focus on your own front. This is probably why he's he keeps losing the troops here. Because he has too many troops, he can't control them, and one of these armies is like too far away. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that this is some pretty terrible fighting from gentle so far. And it's like really easy kind of mistakes, you know? Okay, they're trying to attack, that's weird. Yeah, this is like suicide. That's super weird. But let's see what happens. Maybe... Oh no! Look at this. He just sandwiched himself. No, this isn't gonna work. I mean, he's gonna kill not even one, I think. Yeah. Gonna be a short one, guys. You can already see that donttalk's troops are encircling him very well. Yeah. I'm really disappointed because I didn't expect uh, the Hungarians to fight so weirdly. This is interesting because there's a lot of swordmen here, but there's a lot of crossbows as well. I don't think Thunder is gonna survive this easily. They're still kind of fighting, but yeah, it's like somehow Bozo. This will be a draw at the bottom and a win at the top for the right side, it seems. Although they keep adding more troops to the equation. Yeah, this is more or less a draw. And this is not gonna work, by the way. Yep. It's a real shame though, because the armies were actually quite similar. More similar than I imagined they would be. It would definitely be possible for the Hungarians to defend instead of attacking in a, I'm sorry, but pretty stupid way. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, now, yeah, I thought he's gonna go for the bases. This could actually not work. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, pretty much as we all expected, although I didn't expect the fight to be so bad. Like, the Hungarian guys had a lot of issues during the building stage. Okay, a few issues. Let's say Gentor had one big issue and Thunder forgot his in. Gentor didn't make the wood setup well, and I was still pretty amazed how they went back from these issues with very nice armies that were okay against these formidable enemies. And you can see this. This is like no difference. It's insane. And actually, they had more. Wow. Maybe they didn't. Maybe these guys didn't train or anything, but or something. But wow. And all they had to do was do one of two things: camp or attack in a normal way, not like this. That's a bummer, actually. It could be a really nice and maybe long game without this attack, yeah. And with better fighting in general. Yeah, that was a pretty big disappointment, especially because I didn't really give them much chance, and they had the armies that could give them that chance, so yeah. Okay. So I guess that's gonna be it. Alright, so let me see what kind of games are we waiting for. I don't think I'm going to stream anything during the weekend, but in case anyone is interested, we're still waiting for Miki and Sokol versus Kamil and Vanget. This might take place tomorrow evening, or at Sunday night, or at Monday, from what I know. I think David... I don't remember who he was playing with, to be honest. David was playing with... Let me see... David... with Zoltan, of course. So yeah, David and Zoltan versus Ryeyu and Uran. This game might happen tomorrow, I think. This one will happen at Saturday. This is Olda and Alonso versus Sergio and old 60p player. Yeah, this one happened. Yeah, so that's all I know right now. But I think I'm gonna make streams from Monday on. So nothing during weekend probably. Alright. So I guess that's it. Thank you for watching and